In 1947, a military plane vanished over Venezuela. No distress call, no crash, no bodies. 30 years later, the plane came back, but the crew didn't. And what investigators found inside raised a question no one could answer. Where did time go?
In 1947, a U.S. military aircraft vanished over South America without a distress call. No explosion, no wreckage, no bodies. For decades, the case remained classified, whispered about only in aviation circles. This wasn't just a missing plane, it was a disappearance that defied logic and time itself. The aircraft was a C-47 Skytrain, a reliable military transport plane. Its mission was simple: fly over Venezuela and continue south. Clear weather, experienced crew, fully functional aircraft. Nothing suggested danger, and yet, somewhere over the Venezuelan jungle, it vanished. Radio contact was lost suddenly. No mayday call, no warning, just silence. Search teams were deployed almost immediately, combing jungles, rivers, and mountain ranges. But Venezuela's dense terrain swallowed every trace as if the plane had never existed. Weeks turned into months, months into years. Official reports quietly labeled the aircraft lost. Families were given no answers, no remains to bury, no wreckage to examine, only unanswered questions and a growing sense that something was being hidden. Then, decades later, something impossible happened. In the late 1970s, explorers deep in the Amazon rainforest reported a shocking discovery: a military aircraft, weathered, rusted, but unmistakably a C-47. The plane's serial number matched the one lost in 1947. After more than 30 years, the aircraft had reappeared. But what investigators found inside made the mystery even darker. There were no skeletons, no personal belongings, no signs of a crash impact. The plane appeared to have landed, not crashed. Its fuselage was largely intact. No evidence of fire, no explosive damage. It was as if the crew had simply stepped out and never returned. Even stranger, some instruments inside the cockpit looked untouched, almost frozen in time. Maps were still in place, seats were upright. The aircraft wasn't looted. It wasn't destroyed by nature. It was abandoned, deliberately. Authorities moved quickly to secure the site. Details of the recovery were never fully released. Photographs disappeared. Witnesses stopped speaking. Once again, the case was quietly buried, this time with even more secrecy. Authorities moved quickly to secure the site. Details of the recovery were never fully released. Photographs disappeared. Witnesses stopped speaking. Once again, the case was quietly buried, this time with even more secrecy. That's when darker theories emerged. Some suggested a classified military experiment. Others whispered about Cold War surveillance missions gone wrong. But the most disturbing theories had nothing to do with governments or war. Locals spoke of strange phenomena in the region: time distortions, unexplained lights, compass failures. Stories passed down for generations about people entering the jungle and returning years later, unchanged or not returning at all. Could the aircraft have entered a temporal anomaly? A place where time flows differently? To the crew, minutes may have passed. To the world outside, decades disappeared. Some researchers compared the area to a land-based Bermuda Triangle, a zone where navigation systems fail, where reality feels unstable, and where people simply vanish without violence, without struggle. Skeptics argue there's no proof of time travel, but they can't explain the absence of remains, or why emergency protocols were never triggered, or why the case files remain incomplete to this day. Families of the crew were never officially informed how or when their loved ones died, because there was no evidence they ever did. In legal terms, they were neither alive nor dead. Some believe the crew survived long enough to walk into the jungle, but even that theory collapses. No bones, no clothing, no traces after more than 30 years. The recovered aircraft was eventually removed. Its current location is unknown. No museum displays it. No public records confirm where it went. Another disappearance, following the first. The recovered aircraft was eventually removed. Its current location is unknown. No museum displays it. No public records confirm where it went. Another disappearance, following the first. If a plane can vanish for decades and reappear untouched, what else might be lost out there? And more importantly, what might still be waiting, just outside our understanding of time?